Chapter 20. Basketball is more than a game to me. It is life. It's my life. Jaden looks down at the page, reads the lines 2 more times. No, that's not it. He erases it and tries again. When everything goes wrong, I know that playing basketball is always be right. Nope, still not right. Jaden scratches his head and twirls his pencils between his 2 fingers, and he tries again. No matter what is going on in my life, basketball has never given up on me, so I can never give up on basketball. Jaden studies the newest words printed on top of the eraser marks from his provided attempts. He doesn't love them, but he doesn't hate them either. It is more in this morning of the shoots, dunks, and spring class, and Jaden is trying to keep his mind off the fact that he's not participating by finishing his creative writing assignment. It's not really working though. It's not really working. Though it's not significant at the Ball Invitational, the class is still not a big deal in Lauren, who is the best of the young players in the region. The opportunity for kids trying out new tricks and polishing old ones. Hopefully landing the radar of WAU are prepping coaches in need of a few building stars. And that's to say nothing of prizes. They can win sneakers, jerseys, tickets to Ohio State basketball games. And of course, the championship team gets an automatic entry to the Fall Invitational Tournament. Jaden has been looking forward to dominating the competition this year, turning the classic into his personal hoops, coming out party before his heads off to Willowbrook. Instead, he's at home sweating through the first draft of his essay. Jaden is giving it his final read when Graham makes her way to the coffee maker. "What you working on over there, Jaden?" She says. "It's not like you're doing homework early on a Saturday. Yeah, Jaden says. "I'm still staring at the worlds on paper in front of him. I'm gonna have to go to the blocks later, but I want to finish this essay for school first." Graham has just scooped the ground on top of the machine, but he doesn't even get close to the lid before sliding over to the kitchen doorway and holding out her hand. "Let me see it." It's not really ready yet. I can let you read it when." "Nah," Graham starts cutting him off. "You let me read it now. Or did you forget that I was an English teacher for 32 years? Jaden sighs and hands over 3 shades of blue-sleeved notebook paper. Graham then sets them on the kitchen table. When he finishes making her coffee, once her mug is full, and sits and reads, very, very slowly. Impatient, Jaden walks in the kitchen and stands right before Graham. "Boy, I know you didn't think I'm going to let you stand over my shoulder while I'm reading. I was just trying to see how much you have left." Graham takes her glasses off and sets them on the table before turning her seat to look at Jaden directly. "Actually," she says, "I just finished." Jaden feels his stomach nodding and trying to keep it loose. With slow deep breaths, "And what did you think?" Then it must have been bad. He knew it was bad. "I've been working on it all morning, but it's just not coming the way I know, baby," Graham says. She lays a gentle hand on his forearm. "It's not bad at all. It's fantastic, actually. I'm so proud of you for writing it." Graham's motion to return next to her, telling Jaden to sit. "Look, Jaden," she says, there's a whole lot of people who would tell you that making to the NBA is a real long shot, and you should probably choose a career with better odds. But I'm not gonna tell you that. You're not? No, I'm not. I'm thinking that big dreams are the best dreams. Jaden smiles as his chest fills with warmth. You're right for holding tight to that dream. Jaden, it's yours, and you're not obligated to change it for anybody. Graham smiles back and then adds, when is life all over? You're gonna have to answer for only you, so you make it better. So better make sure that something's good to say. Jaden laughs. Grams, you're just like Roddy. Who's Roddy? Roddy's the guy who owned Slice, the pizza place where I work. He played at Willowbrook back in the day. He was on the same team as Kedrick King. Well, I still don't know who this Roddy person, but if he sounds like me, he must know what he's talking about. Jaden laughs and stands to hug his grandmother. Thank you, Grams, he says, for everything. Grams wraps her arms around Jaden, and as they embrace, she whispers in his ear, God never promised that life would be easy. Jaden, everybody has something you gotta overcome. Even Kedrick King, you love him so much. But that's what sets a successful part from the not successful is their stubbornness. You already know gotta win the game before it even starts, and you can't tell them otherwise. That's the kind of spirit you have. Just then, the cordless phone sitting next to the microwave rings, and Jaden breaks away from Grams to answer. To his surprise, it's Roddy. Roddy apologizes for calling on Saturday and explains that he has an emergency and that it cannot wait. Slice is gonna have both at the Lakeside Fall Festival, he says. We're gonna have to donate work with Beatrice and Nico, but he calls in sick. You think you can fill in for him? Jay hesitates. Since Grams has given him essay for her English teacher to seal their pupil. He was just about to go hoop, but Roddy offers to play twice his hourly rate. Jaden quickly agrees, even though he knows that he'll be working on the same spot where the shoot. Dunk and Spin Classic was held. He doesn't want to have other kids balling while he's stuck serving slices of pepperoni and cheese. But he also cannot afford to pass up a double time. Absolutely, Jaden says. I can be there in 30 minutes. On his way out the door, he grabs a backpack and throws a pair of basketball shorts and Kedrick Kings. He might not be able to participate in the classic, but as soon as he's done working, he'll head straight to the blocks.